week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Owls offense will go to work first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical. They love running the football. That's their identity. But the defense getting that stop on third and short against the run, that sets a very clear message.
He's got it, first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Chains are set and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Crosses the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Simon. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Really nice job of awareness on 1st down that time by the defender. He sees it throw, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
offense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, they found some room on this opening drive, but now a chance for this defense to stand tall on 3rd and goal. They go to the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against.
Pulls it in on the right. There he goes. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll try the run. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Back to pass, it's Simon. Unloads it left. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. He's stopped for for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. They'll run this play from the pistol. Little touch pass to the receiver. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Simon. Makes the catch. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it to the back. Spins away from the defense. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls will line it up on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Sets up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got it! Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turn.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. To throw, it's King. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll run it to the right. Shakes off the defender. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looking for space, it's Haynes. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, we're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now, and like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to BYU. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on. guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football.
Turning it on! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Toss to the outside. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to beat him to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on 4th down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what. We haven't seen the punter in this game yet for them, and I don't think you're going to see him here either.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Yellow Jackets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's Kane. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Complete to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Let's go! Let's go! Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Yellow Jackets come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, your best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking to throw, it's Simon. Quick completion on the out route. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Got it on the outside, it's Stewart. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes a connection. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Hosley. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. block better? How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. So they'll... set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's King. Snagged in the middle, it's Rivers. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense... Automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they gambled in their own end. Turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the run, it's Haynes. Spins away from the defender. There he goes. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Yellow Jackets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And the pummeling has started.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
13.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's the handoff. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Simon. Quickly complete. And the defense drags him down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide.
Turning it on! He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Will not get there. A 4th. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand breaks from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They'll run the off-tackle play here. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They boot it away on 4th down. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got it set up on the outside.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simon. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Oh, he's got a chance. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run the toss. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Simon. Got his man on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Give to the running back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He's back in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It followed the touchdown as he single-handedly is trying to keep them in it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stockton. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This drive will open from the 15. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Breaks into the open. Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Now on first down from the 28. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offense... knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On the ground, it's Haynes. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Simon. Fires left. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Working that wide receiver screen. On the move at the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Irvin. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Gave the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting it.
Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Hosley. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.